Hang on. Fuck. Shit. Hang on. Fuck. Shit. Hang on. Everything's falling apart. I haven't done this in a while. Hi, babe. Hang on, I haven't gotten my webcam set up yet. Hang on. I'm rusty. I haven't done this shit in a while. Webcam. Hold up. Yes, configure. No, I did not. I did not get a new mic. Fuck, I need to... Thank you. Remove webcam. And then I need to add webcam again. Where is it? Video capture. Come on. Okay, that's plugged in. Why doth how not work? Why is this not working? Chat, I apologize. This is stupid. This is being very stupid. I go away for a week, I get sick, I watch my sister graduate, and I'm all fucking up again. And also, I'm no longer affiliate, I just saw. That sucks. Source, video capture. Device. Well, shit. Well, I guess we're not going webcam on this. That's fine. Alright, whatever. What's up? What's up, chat? Been a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been in LA. I got a new PC, actually. Because on Monday, when I was getting ready to stream, I spilled water on my new computer. And it destroyed it. It was all gone. So, yeah. New PC. New just like... Let's go. I'm ready to get back to it, get back on schedule, get back to streaming and all that. And you know, it's honestly really like infuriating setting up a new computer, cuz you're so used to the old one. You're so used to the old computer. that when you have to set up all these new things, you kind of take for granted the old one. So I'm still coming to terms with that. But anyways, I got this game. It's called Muck. It was free. And since I don't have a ton of space, that's another thing that happened. All my old games, like my terabyte of storage that I had those games, cannot be connected to this PC. So I'm a little fucked on that end. So I kind of have to start fresh with a bunch of smaller games. You might have just seen that I did download GTA 5, but that's because I can actually play it on this one because all the files haven't been corrupted by the bullshit that I tried to do when I installed mods. So we're going to start off with Muck because I still have to set up all of GTA to play it. But yeah, we're going to play some of this. I do not remember what this was. I assume it's just like a survival game. Let's go normal, survival, C doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck it. It's a very totally accurate battle simulator kind of vibe. Hang on, I gotta check my YouTube chat actually. Okay, pull that up. Go to Muck. Alright, let's go. Day 0. Find and pick up a rock. I have all these notebooks everywhere. Oh, that's gold. Where beeth a rock? Rock. Inventory, put rock on hotbar. Slap a tree. This is very peaceful. This is actually such a peaceful game. I got wood and a workbench. Hang on, I'm gonna turn off my light because this is very calming. This is a kind of game that I can see myself playing at like 12 at night just to be calm and just kind of like center myself. Where do I want to make a house? I'll do it right here at the edge of the hill. Oh, that's it. Nice. Bark, chest, bowl. Tools. Alright, I need wood and bark. Can I open these chests? Oh no, that's what I need the gold for. Okay. I feel so at peace right now. Hang on, I gotta turn this a little light. Ah, that's perfect. This is so nice. What's up, chat? How's everyone doing today? I think it's Monday. Okay, that's not gonna do shit. I needed this peace. I needed just this calm, serene peace. Momos! Cows! Hello. Hi. Would you like to be consumed? Come here, Momo. I want to make a double loaded cheeseburger with cheese stuffed into the patty. I thank you for your sacrifice. I appreciate it greatly. Okay, that does nothing. I'll take down this tree and then I'll start looking at like building shelter and shit. Okay. Nighttime is beginning. It has begun. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck are you, little goblin demons? Die! Get away! What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, fucker. Are they all just locked on to me? No, 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 no. Just keep running. What the hell? Ah! That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck? Oh, is that it? That's it. What the fuck? Nah, dude, I need this fucking webcam to work. I need this webcam to work. Hang on. Dude, what? Okay. Okay, so then let's go here. Properties. Video capture. Ah. Why does this happen? Oh, webcam. Oh, webcam. Webcam. Wait, hang on, what? No, that... Oh, shit.
So they'll be on the bottom right side of your screen. The main area of rotation
Hang on, dude. Fuck. Fuck. No. This is all fucked. This is all fucked. Do you want to switch it? Don't switch. Voice mod. That good? Is that good? Testing. Still picking up a little bit more than I'd like, but it's better. Holy shit, man. Hang on, can I still? Okay, I can hear myself. Oh shit. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That's louder. Okay. We should be fine now. Just to be safe, I am going to look at another YouTube video and see if I can hear again. CGs. Wow.
Valerie with the 50 gifted members.
I can. Audio is good again. Now, what the fuck do? I literally have Muck and the fucking Slither.io. Y'all remember that? Like, I don't have shit. Well, I could try GTA. I might just have to, like, set this shit up. I agree. Continue. Okay. I have a little checklist here of things that I need to install on my computer that I had in my last one, so I'm checking off Rockstar Games. That was a big one. I never really played GTA on the PC cuz when I got it, I was trying to transfer my Xbox info onto my PC shit, but it didn't work. And then I tried installing mods on it, and since I'm fucking retarded, I fucked it all up. I didn't install mods right. So I should be looking here. I should be fine now. Ooh. Okay, so that's not my email anymore. Hang on. Ah! No! Gotta do this shit all over again. There. Ah. Help. Move that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. How do I... What up, Arun and Suitike? What do you mean, what's my case? How do I change email on Rockstar website? Okay, but what if I don't have access to my old email? That's the problem. Where's Rockstar Games? Rockstar. Rockstar. Rockstar Games. I also might have done some bullshit on the Rockstar. Have a good day too, man. Thanks for a little stop in. Okay. Okay. God, I hate log. I hate everything. This all sucks. God, and I'm fucking sick, so it's like aggravating my throat when I'm getting pissed off. This is extremely infuriating, and I am not having a super duper time. Accept. I'm hearing a clicking. and it's making me want to say things that would get me banned from, life. This is like a fucking stress toy for me. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, I'm hitting play on GTA 5 Enhanced. Will it work? Nobody knows. I don't have access to that one anymore. I need to stop yelling. I need to stop yelling. Oh, God. This is horrible. what the fuck did this is why am I doing this? Why am I fucking doing this? This is fucking retarded, and I hate. I fucking hate this. I'm not having a Baja Blast. Not at all. Oh, cool. Timu package is getting here today. How swell is that, huh? It doesn't exist anymore. The Google account doesn't exist anymore. Rockstar keeps saying, we will send a verification code to this email. That email no longer exists. What do I do? I gotta calm down. Does any of you have any ideas on how to change the email that is connected to your Rockstar account, but the old email connected with that account you no longer have access to? So you can't sign in, you can't manually switch the email. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I am sick. I am upset. I shouldn't be getting loud and angry because it's only making my throat worse and my head hurt more. I am so pissed off. All I wanted to do was have a chill stream, come back after a week. I've been in LA. I've been stressing. I probably got fucking COVID, if I'm being honest. What the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? This is ridiculous. What the fuck? Is there a way I can, like, contact them? Okay, this one doesn't have to do with update. Doesn't have to do with updates. Let's go forgotten email. How do I find my email address? Account settings. No. It's not. Okay. It's email change. Email. No, it's a different. It's a different one. It is a different fucking thing. Okay. I had an account on an old email years ago. I guess I wait. I guess I wait. This sucks. This actually fucking sucks, dude. I'm not even an hour into stream, and I already want to stop. Any other games that I can download? Let's see. What's fun? Muck sucks. I hate this game. That's no lie. It was a big mistake getting this game. At least it was free. At least it was free. Fuck, man. This TF2 just automatically on there? Dude, instants on Instagram are retarded. What do I do? I don't have any fucking friends I can play with. I'm literally doing this shit by myself. Over half my games require friends to play. And now I don't have any. I'm actually crashing out fucking on stream, dude. Schedule 1, no. Faz, no. Maybe Peak. Payday's just so big. I'm in Fall Flat. It's people. Infinite, that's the multiplayer. God, dude. Hold up. Is Eve this small? Okay, I'm looking at Eve online. I already have it in my game. Hey, what's good, bro? It's good to see a familiar face. I'm about to shoot my head off, dude. I'm upset. I'm so pissed. Everything's falling apart from the inside and the outside. Okay, fuck, dude. What do you mean no tickets? There are potential outage. Oh my god. I don't think it's either of those because if it was Hantavirus, I'd probably be dead. Uh, couldn't have been tick shit. I haven't been around plants. I was in LA, which my fear was Hantavirus, but I started getting symptoms way too soon for it to be Hantavirus. It's honestly probably like COVID or some shit. It's not like severe or nothing. It just sucks. But what's happening right now? What's happening right now with my computer and shit is infuriating me. So I had to get a new computer. That's why I wasn't live for all of next week. I spilt water on my computer as I was getting ready for Monday stream. So it was ruined. and then I had to leave on Wednesday for my sister was graduating in LA, so I had to go to that. So I was gone for the whole fucking week. I get back, start setting up my PC, starts pissing me off because it's all this new shit that I don't fucking understand. Then now I my old 2 terabyte plug-in drive thing on my old PC doesn't connect to this new one. So now I'm out like all my games and I have to re-download them and then I have to buy another fucking storage thing. I try and download GTA and I think that it'll work because I have a new PC and I don't have the shit that fucked it up last time. It is my old Rockstar account is connected to an email that no longer exists. So I do not have access to it and there's no way that I can change where it goes because I don't have access to that email anymore. So I'm fucked on that end. So now I'm asking Rockstar to help me, and it just said it gave me 2 tickets to like wait in line to get help, and then now it says there's no tickets that you have. So what the fuck? And then it says there are partial outages. I'm dying, dude. Fuck this, dude. What up, Laram? Laram1. Am I saying that right? How you doing? Well, welcome to the crash out. I've been better. I've been better. I'm sick and I'm pissed at my PC and Rockstar Games and nothing wants to work. Nothing wants to work. In or out of stream. How you doing? How you doing? You're good. You're good. That's fine. What language you speak? If it's Spanish, I could partially communicate, but if it's anything else, I don't know. Oh, French? I can't help you. Uh baguette. Baguette. I'm sorry, that's probably racist as shit. I apologize. So I don't think Rockstar is gonna help me with this shit. This is ridiculous. I have the fucking. Dude. I don't even know what to say. Me bad. Me no good. Hey, bro, I'm Mexican, bro. Tacos, tortillas every day. Every day. They call us beaners and we say damn right. I'm from the US, but like genetically I am Mexican. So Mexico. Yeah. I uh Mexico and United States of America. New PC specs? I couldn't tell you. I don't know shit about PCs. It's better than my last one. I know that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Laram. You caught me on a bad day. Caught me on a bad day. I've been gone for a week and I've been sick and I've been in Los Angeles, which is I've been on vacation. Let's say that. And things are not going good in many aspects. I was excited to stream again, but things aren't working. And I reached the maximum amount of tickets. Okay. I don't even know what to do anymore. I gotta fucking pee. Dude, shit. Fuck sake, man. I don't For fuck's sake. Let's cunt. I wouldn't say I like do a combat sport. I love boxing and I love UFC. I have boxed in the past. I kind of train like on my own, but I don't like take classes, if that's what you mean. But I have taken classes in the past and I've had my friends who are superior to me in boxing or Muay Thai or something. I've had them teach me. But I mostly just like to watch boxing. It's my favorite sport. Yeah, dude, Muay Thai is one of those sports that I never want to do because elbows and knees and kicks are fucking terrifying. Like I'm little. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", Fuck that. That I got these. These won't do shit to someone who's like 6 foot. Might hurt their hip a bit, but nah, they could just throw one down on the top of my head and I'm cooked. What up, Fias? How you doing, dog? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like kicks I could take better. I say that with a grain of salt. It's probably not true, but I've also had a lifetime of concussions before I even hit the age of 21. So my chin's a little weak. I'm a little susceptible to head punches. Yeah. Like I don't like getting hit, but if it comes to like an actual like fight, I'll go until I die kind of thing. I'm not one of those I see red people. I just go out in my shield kind of thing, you know. Which you know is good for a good fight, like a good visual fight, but it's not good for my health at all. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. It's still like afternoon, midday here. I don't blame you. Ah, shit. That scared me. Thank you, Laurent. I appreciate you, dude. I really appreciate that. That scared the shit out of me, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, restart. This shit being gay with me. Is this shit even worth it anymore? Not something fucking bad. I should just play something else. Just keep downloading shit, man. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? While shit downloads. This is what we're gonna watch. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna fucking do.
Got a little bit of rotation above where Jacob McMillan is. Nothing's planted as of yet. Got some rising scud there on the left as well. And he just lost connection. We'll go back to him in a second. Oh, look at that motion. Whoa. Tornado Pagey has a bunch of motion. This is in that same storm. Way more motion than a second ago. Look at all that rotation right there.
There, this is what we're doing for now.
There's a way more motion than I thought there was a second ago. This is trying to organize right over the town of Miltonvale, Kansas. Who would have thought there were this many trees over here in Kansas? There's a lot of trees here.
A new tornado warning has been
We have a
issued.
new tornado warning. That will be for Clay Cloud and Washington counties. Pretty large area here. It's for this discrete supercell. It's been tornado warned for a long time now. This is the one that first got warned today, and so it's a pretty large area here. If you live in Morganville, Green, Clifton, Idana, you need to be taking shelter and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible, and you've got to be getting away from windows. The storm's been rotating for a long time now. It has been rotating ever since we went live about 1.5 hours ago. This is our longest tenured tornadic supercell so far. We do not know if it's produced a tornado yet. I don't think it has, but rotation is still fairly strong. And there's a real risk it'll try to drop a tornado as it continues to move northeast here in Kansas, going towards Clifton and Clay Center. Michaela over there in Clay Center says cellar time. I think it's about, you're pretty much on the cusp of this. I'd be at least staying alert right now. I don't think you're in the warning, but if you are in the warning, definitely get to your storm shelter for sure. We got a lot of chasers on this. Most of the chasers that we are looking at right now, they are driving through the town of Miltonvale, so it's going to take a minute for them to see something again. Storm chaser Connor Croft is on this rain-messed rotation north of Wymore. It's gotten really rain-wrapped over the last several minutes. We're still keeping an eye on him. This person over here is in Philly. They say they're watching from Philly. Stay safe over there. I think the more concerning of these 3 rotations will be the one that's entering into Nebraska here in a moment. That rotation is definitely a little bit stronger. So I would say this one's probably gonna be the more concerning of the 3. The other 2 are rain wrapped though, and they could produce tornadoes, but this one has a longer term potential of being significant. Back to Tornado Pagey in Miltonvale. There's a lot of rotation above their head right now.
Oh, that's really neat.
That is neat.
Oh, it's just feeding right back.
Got all sorts of counterclockwise rotation. And we still have rising motion, so it's still a healthy supercell.
The cows are gonna get bad.
Look at that inflow right there. A little tail right there in the middle of your screen.
Why is that
Warm,
doing
moist
that?
air filtering into the supercell. Hey, Quan for the super chat. And also Daddy for the super chat. Jacob McMillan has a lot of motion
Traffic
too.
is absurd.
Here's the chaser convergence, guys. Here it is.
This
Everybody and
dude's
their mothers
passed,
out
like,
here
4
chasing the storm over near
opportunities to go. I don't know
Miltonville.
what he's-
There is so much motion. Look, like all at the front here, there's all sorts of left to right motion. It's just a large, broad area right now. We got inflow pumping into the storm. Again, very healthy supercell. And it really is surprising this is not produced. By the way, guys, if you want to submit your location and put it on the map, you can go to the link in the description below. Might as well do this real quick, but you can also
We got
scan the
this little
QR
cycle
code
to our north.
or type in the link on your screen. It is case sensitive. If you want to submit your location on the Weatherfront app, that's what we're using right now. And also, if you want to download the free Weatherfront app, this is the QR code. You can also go to the link on your screen as well. It's on iOS right now. It'll be coming to Android and desktop very soon.
This one has 2 battling circulations.
Hey, Robert, for becoming a member. So I just said I did from Denmark. I don't know if we're gonna be checking on Denmark very much in the stream. Thank you for submitting your location.
Just keep getting cut off.
Back to Jacob McMillan, more a large POV of what this storm looks like right now. It's also storm chaser Ryan Scholl. He's just south of it. This storm is so fascinating. I've got to be honest. I'm really As a meteorologist here, like, I'm shocked this has not produced a tornado because it's been discreet. Hasn't really had many problems when it comes to storms like interacting with it. Like the interactions have been mostly positive. It's struggling. For whatever reason, that storm down here in Cloud County has been struggling, which is a good thing. It's just really surprising. Rotation has been really strong. It's gotten tight multiple times too, and I'm really curious to see if this will be producing a tornado. I mean, right now we're not at the peak of the tornado threat. The peak is really between 3 and 6, 3 and 7 for strong, intense to possibly violent tornadoes. There will be a tornado threat after that, but for the EF3 plus tornado potential, it's mostly between now and about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And so we're kind of in that window right now where that highest tornado threat is going to reside. And a lot of these storms have gotten much more organized. I mean, this one here near Milton Vale, let me look at the echo tops here, but this is like over 50,000 feet. It's very healthy, about 52, 56,000 feet. So very tall thunderstorm. And it's been trying to recycle several times. Like, it's undergone mesocyclone handoffs and all other stuff too. You can see the rotation. I mean, it's been rotating for 3 hours or 2 hours. You can see all the motion right there. This will be where a tornado's trying to drop here. It's right over US Highway 24.
Yeah, I mean, other than someone almost T-boning us, it hasn't been too bad, the convergence.
I mean, that is
A lot of motion right there.
Yeah, it really is.
Bernie with Super Chat says, watching from sunny Bermuda. It's trying to wrap up again.
Look at that spin.
This one up here is starting to spin a little bit more. I don't know what the one down y'all's way looks like. Wrong person. This one up here is starting to spin a little bit more. I don't know what the one down y'all's way looks like.
Hey, dial for the $10 or $20 super chat. Thank you for teaching me about tornadoes. Massachusetts has had tornadoes before. I used to live near Massachusetts. I do remember.
Still trying to get its act together, nothing crazy.
That is spinning really fast right now.
There's a lot of motion right now here north of Miltonville. Has not condensed anything really too tornadic yet. So a little bit of a rough looking wall cloud, but it is going to try to reorganize over the next few minutes.
Like something's missing from today.
Not enough chasers out.
There's not enough chasers out there. Thank you, Wrath, for becoming a member. Yeah, guys, we need more storm chasers on this storm today. We don't have enough yet.
What do you mean?
We do
got,
need
like,
some more.
zero convergence
We need some
out
more
here.
views. Not being serious.
Just look at this car.
This guy's passing everybody.
Where are
He's
they gonna go?
Bro, the chaser convergence is so terrible. This guy's passing people for literally no reason. I mean, you're not getting anywhere. You're not gonna get closer to the tornado. If there is one, there's no reason to pass people. I don't think Paige is going that slow. I don't think anybody in this conga line is going that slow either.
Oh no, the little.
Bro just decided to pass because why not? We'll go back to them here in a second. But again, right now, this storm is still trying to reorganize. It has been struggling. There is a new supercell going up near Wells that Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill is on, which is actually starting to rotate now too. That is just south of the one here near Milton Vale. It will be interesting to see if this tries to do something. Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill is currently coming up on this. This is his live shot. He's going through the town of Wells, and so we don't have a clear view of this storm yet, but we will here in just a few minutes. Storm Chaser CJ Ziegler is also on this one. Right now, this is warned for ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds, but I definitely would expect some sort of tornado risk with this as it continues to move off to the north and east. Back over here in Nebraska, we've been monitoring several rotating supercells here. The one near Wymore has had a hook over the last few minutes, but looks to be pretty outflowy. I don't see anything too terribly concerning for rotation right now. This is what Storm Chaser Connor Croft is looking at. He's on the storm here in Wymore, and from his perspective, does look like a large shelf cloud. Hard to tell if there's a whole lot of rotation back in there right now. The storm has already produced a couple of tornadoes near Odell, and it might try to produce again as it continues to move towards Butchart, as well as Pawnee City and Table Rock in southeastern Nebraska. And so if you live here in southeastern Nebraska, this is really the storm line that you need to be watching. There are several storms here that are all going to try to produce the risk of tornadoes and significant damaging winds. If we head back over to Michigan, a lot of these purple dots, by the way, all the purple dots are people that have submitted their location on the Weatherfront app. This is what it looks like right now here in eastern Michigan. We pretty much just have widespread damaging winds across the board still, producing damaging winds anywhere from 60 to 70 miles per hour. There is not really much of a risk of tornadoes in this environment. Tornado risk is very low to zero, but if you do live over here near Detroit, we should be treating this as if these are tornado warnings. There will be falling trees, there could be branches, power lines that come down, so it is important to stay away from windows and be on the lowest floor as these storms do pass through. Flint just got hit, Ann Arbor's getting hit as we speak. Toledo, Ohio's about to get hit by damaging winds, and then Detroit, we're looking at about 20-25 minutes for the arrival of the more significant damaging wind threat here. But again, very low to zero tornado risk in this environment right now. I'm not seeing anything that really stands out to me that would make me think we have an imminent tornado right now in the Great Lakes region. We also have a lot of flash flood warnings setting up around in just west and east there of St. Louis. Big flash flooding event is starting to take place right now. So that is another big concern right now. Out of this entire cluster of thunderstorms here in southern Nebraska, this still looks to be the most concerning one. What will be interesting to see over the next half hour is if these storms out of the west merge with this kind of more semi-discrete cell that's leading the line here of storms, and it becomes one big supercell. And if that happens, tornado threat could definitely ramp up there. We just got a new mesoscale discussion from the Storm Prediction Center for this exact area that we're looking at in Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri. The convection will increase within the mid-Mississippi Valley region. They are expecting an increasing tornado threat. Notice the most probable peak intensity for tornadoes is up to 170 miles per hour. Damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour. And then hail to the size of teacups will be a possibility. So if you guys live here in the mid-Mississippi River or Missouri River Valley, definitely make sure that you're staying alert, weather aware, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and stay tuned to our stream. We have a lot of severe weather ahead here. Look at this, guys. Big wall cloud here, back over in Clay Center. So Storm Chaser Zach, who's on this right now, still got a giant wall cloud. It's also Tornado Pagey. They're a little bit closer to it. They're underneath that area of rotation still. This has been tornado warned for a little over 1.5 hours now. Hey, Bob for the super chat, and also Sarah for the super chat. Still got some broad rotation right above their head. I want to point out that, I've been keeping an eye on the Chaser map, right? And the Chasers don't always know what's going on, but a lot of the time they are a good indicator where the highest tornado threat is, and most Chasers have been staying on this storm. So if that gives you, any downline indication of this maybe producing a more significant tornado threat, again, most Chasers have stayed with this. Like you can see on the Weatherfront app here, we got about 5 in this area, but and 2 down here. But there's also a bunch of other chasers that are not just on Weatherfront. There's a lot of chasers with brokers and stuff like that, and a lot of them are currently still on this storm. Not very many have gone south. Most of them are still sticking with this. So it's very important that if you live downline of this storm, that we need to really be staying on alert. There is a storm coming out of the south right now near Miltonvale, which I don't know if this is going to be a positive or negative influence on this supercell. So far, it looks like it's been a negative influence in terms of the rotation, as it has gotten really weak over the last few scans. But with this storm kind of nudging the supercell along, it does not look overly favorable for a tornado in the next few minutes. But we're going to continue to keep an eye on it in case it does try to do something. There is still a wall cloud. It is still broadly rotating, but nothing as of yet that has looked too crazy. Huge shout to Michael with the $200 super chat. That was in the chat for Michael. What time should Kansas City expect severe weather and tornadoes? Hope this can buy you a nice dinner. Really appreciate that. Kansas City, we're looking probably sometime around 7 to 9. So it'll be this evening. And these storms that we're looking at right now later will cluster into a big line of thunderstorms, and that's what's going to lead to a more significant damaging wind threat as these storms approach you guys. So we got a little area of rotation there on the right side of your screen. We're going to keep an eye on Tornado Pagey. I do want to remind you that we do have a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch that is in effect from Great Bend, Kansas into Nebraska City. Nebraska City, you guys are also in that watch. I think they might have actually expanded this watch a little bit off to the north. But we are still looking at a very large area for significant severe weather. And right now near Butchart, we still have an area of rotation that is still trying to ramp up that's heading towards Pawnee City. Connor Croft has been staying with this storm. Let me see. Connor Croft's on the bottom left side of your screen. He's been staying on the supercell for quite some time. What I do think is going to happen over the next few minutes is that these storms that are coming out of the west are going to try to nudge or even maybe merge into this main supercell north of Barnston, and that could lead to an increasing tornado threat very quickly. So the next few minutes will be pretty important for this supercell. A lot of lightning as well with this storm, but that's going to be the main area of rotation there. Storm Chaser Connor Croft is currently looking at the storm right now.
A new tornado warning has been
What's
issued.
the move? 'Cause
And they have just issued a new tornado warning for Johnson and Pawnee counties in Nebraska. That will be for this exact storm that we've been talking about. The National Weather Service of Omaha is going to continue this as a tornado warning. So if you live in Butchart, Lewiston, Takusuma, Elk Creek, or Table Rock, we need to be taking shelter and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible. And we've got to be getting away from windows. Somebody saying in the chat, there's tornado sirens in Michigan. What the flippity flop's going on over there? You know, we're needed for a tornado siren. They a lot of the time they do just put tornado sirens out because of the damaging wind threat. There's no tornado though here. We don't have anything tornadic right now in Michigan. It's almost all just straight line damaging winds. There's a report from Jordan David as of 3:30 or 4:30 Eastern over at Saginaw that there's a large tree down on Hackleberry Road, about 50 feet in height. That's a giant tree. Whoa. We just had an 81-mile-per-hour wind gust measured north of Ida Township near Dundee, just outside of Detroit. This was as of 22 minutes ago, but I'm surprised we didn't get a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here. It's only warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds. We had an 81-mile-per-hour wind gust. Shout out to Becky with the super chat. Really appreciate that. There's so much rotation with the storm right now. It's just nothing's really confined as of right now. We had a new wind gust of 70 miles per hour measured as of about 18 minutes ago near Wymore from a personal weather station. And then back over near Milton Vale and Morgantown, this storm has pretty much all died off near Morganville. That storm is really starting to lose its energy as this other storm out of the south is trying to become the more dominant supercell with a pretty weak, broad area of rotation developing there. We're still keeping an eye on that. Texuma, thank you. I always have trouble pronouncing there we go again. Texuma. I need like a pronunciation sheet. That's what I need. I need like a little notebook or something in front of me, or like a little spreadsheet of all the pronunciations, and just have it ready to go. It's on standby all the time. Off topic, but do you guys like me having all the city names like this? I increased the density of city names on the map. Do you guys like having this many cities on the map, or is this too much? It was a lot less before. I'm zoomed out a little bit here. This is more zoomed out. Let me know if that's too much, too little, just right. Hey, Zach, for the super chat. I did increase it a couple days ago. So it was on yesterday's stream too, but everybody likes it. All right, cool. We do need to watch these storms going up in southwestern Kansas right now. We got some brand new supercells that are trying to go up right now near St. John, Great Bend, Greensburg, and Mineola. Right now, we got one near Kingsley that is producing quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging winds. Tornado threat should increase with time as these storms continue to move off to the north and east. If we go over to our meso analysis right now, which gives us a pretty good indication of what our tornado threat is looking like, we are maxed out in northern Kansas. We're at a 10 out of 10 in Washington. That is the highest tornado parameter value you can possibly get is 10. So we're up to a 10 out of 10 up here near Washington. We're at about a 7 northwest of Salina. Across the board, it's pretty elevated, but I want to remind you guys, we only need like an STP value of like 5 for there to be EF3 plus tornadoes, and we're at a 10. So if there is a discrete supercell, it comes down to them being discrete, but if there is discrete supercells, that is the area where there would be a very high chance of a tornado happening. That would be significant. Hey, John, for the Venmo donation. Over here in southeast Nebraska, we're ranging from about a 4 to about an 8, about a 9 near Westmoreland right now. Much lower right now near Dodge City, but those values will only go up with time. Over the last scan, and the rotation might be trying to crank a little bit again. This storm's been kind of pretty mediocre so far in terms of the tornado threat. It has been rotating forever. Also, Tornado Pagey is now in chaser convergence, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody and their mothers is out there chasing right now. Everybody's chasing. This is on that tornado warning right now near Morganville. This is the most storm chasers that I think I have ever seen. Like, ever. I've never seen so many people chasing storms before. Every one of these people, that like, they're not driving to go to grandma's house or something. They're out there just trying to look at a tornado or trying to find one. It is quite literally unbelievable. Hey, Donald for the super chat. They have just gone ahead and lifted the tornado warning for that storm. All of our tornado warnings right now are in southern Nebraska. And no, Steve is not going to McDonald's. He's looking for a tornado. That's also what's happening out there. Like, Steve, he wants to go looking for a tornado. Jennifer wants to go find some massive hail. They didn't even go to work today. They decided to not go to work to go chase a storm that 6 million other people are trying to look at too. We have a Storm Runner Media. Where is Storm Runner Media's link? There it is. This is Storm Runner Media. They're currently on the tornado warning storm here. They're not in Concordia, Kansas. They are in Butchart, Nebraska. So that location's not correct, but they are looking at the tornadic supercell here.
There she is.
Near Lewiston.
So yeah, it is. They're moving up. They have a while to go. They got. I don't know if.
Never stop chasing. That's being taken a little too far today.
I don't know if they're gonna get up into that shear. Because that
shear taking a little bit too far.
It's been warned. Has looked like it's had a chance for the last hour and a half. It has failed and failed and failed and failed and failed.
All right, we do have some photos and videos that you guys have been sending into us. That is the wrong button, and I'm going to click that. Got a lot of photos and videos you guys have been sending in. Let me go ahead and pull them up here. I'm on the wrong screen. I have to click through so many photos. All right, we got some photos and videos. Here we go. Took me a second to get everything ready. This is from Owen over in Cortland Township, Michigan, of a giant shelf cloud. I know a lot of you guys are tuning in from Michigan right now. Big line of thunderstorms moving through with damaging winds. This is also from Indianapolis. Nice little blue tinge back in there, a little bit blue. Little nice shelf cloud moving in there to Indianapolis. This was from last night over in Lincoln County, Kansas, of a possible tornado near Fort, or actually, no, this is over in Fort Dodge, Iowa, excuse me. The location up there is not correct. This is over in Junction City, Kansas from Braden. Got the windshield ready just in case. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't know if that is going to protect your car. I don't think that's going to be enough to protect your vehicle.
All right, I'm gonna be
center
right
this a little
back.
better. There we go.
I'm getting
This is
hungry.
from Austin over in Rensselaer, Indiana. If I'm saying the name right.
Subscribe to him. Go subscribe to him.
A lot
And
of
if you're
trees down.
watching
We got a
my
lot of
stream,
tree
watch
damage
his
out there
stream.
in Indiana right now.
Yeah, this is educational.
That is a massive tree that was snapped. Jeez.
I'll be right back. I will be right back.
Here's a photo from Fortville, Indiana of a giant shelf cloud. Also, we just got a new tornado watch for parts of Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. We'll talk about that here in a second. And then here is a photo of some really intense winds over in Chapin Township, Michigan, kicking up a bunch of dirt off some of the farms. Who's tuning in right now from Michigan in the chat? Who's all tuning in from Michigan? If you guys do have any photos and videos, QR codes on your screen. You can also head on over to reports.maxvelocitywx.com or go to our website, maxvelocitywx.com, and submit photos and videos. We have a brand new tornado watch that was just issued. This will be a pretty small one. It's going to be north of Kansas City for those in Atchison, St. Joseph, Bethany, Atlanta, Creston, just southeast of Omaha until 10 o'clock tonight. The probabilities on this watch are a 70% chance of 2 tornadoes or more. And then there's about a 60% chance of at least 1 EF2 plus tornado in this environment. So a few tornadoes are likely, scattered 2-inch size hail is likely, and then widespread damaging wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour is likely. I want to remind you, if you're not in a watch right now, that does not mean you are not going to see severe weather. They just have not issued a watch for your area yet because there's nothing to watch for yet. There's no storms there that are concerning. So if you live in Kansas City, if you live in Des Moines or Omaha, you're in an enhanced risk of severe weather. That's the 3rd highest level on the SPC scale. You're in the 2nd highest risk for today. So you'll be under a watch at some point. Same thing with Wichita, Kansas. It's just going to be a matter of time. And our highest tornado threat is outlined in that 15% tornado risk. And if we head on over to the warning and alerts here, you can see plenty of warnings are currently in the western half of that currently. But we have not had any warnings anywhere near Kansas City yet. I'm actually surprised we didn't have a higher risk over here in Michigan for damaging winds. We only have a 15% wind risk out here. This has definitely been much more intense than that. Let me head on over to radar here. We've literally had widespread damaging winds all across Michigan today. Got a large tree limb down over there just north of Detroit. So we got widespread damaging winds from Bowling Green and Toledo all the way back up into Bad Axe. Those are all sorts of wind reports. You can actually look at all those reports inside of the free Weatherfront app. If you guys want to download Weatherfront, it is currently only on iOS, but it'll be coming to Android and desktop very soon. The QR code's on your screen. There's also a link at the top of the description. So make sure to check that out. Also, if you want to share your location on stream like a lot of other people are doing, scan this QR code. You can put a message on the map too. There's also a link. It is case sensitive. You can also find the link in the description. All the links that I'm showing you, all the QR codes, you can also find a link in the description of this live stream too. This is what it looks like right now for all the locations just in the last 15 minutes. Got a lot of people tuning in right now from Omaha. We got all sorts of storms going up right now just off to the west of Omaha, Nebraska. These should be predominantly hail and windstorms. Not much of a tornado threat with that activity as it's behind our cold and warm front. And then just down to the south of this, we have a giant area of thunderstorms here, and that's really the big concern right now. And that's where our highest risk of severe weather is going to be located. And we actually have strong rotation right now north of, I don't know how you say that name, but north of Butchart, south of Texuma. There's a strong area of rotation that's rain wrap developing right now. Storm Intermedia is currently in that tornado warning right now. We also got storm chaser Connor Croft looking at this monster storm. It is massive. No cow alerts. We don't have any cow alerts right now. I haven't seen any cows yet. Have you guys seen any cows on any Chasers streams? I haven't seen any quite yet.
Okay. It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad.
So here's a view of the tornado warned storm here near Butchart.
Like, what is this?
We have a person tuning in right now from Texuma. And they just gave me the pronunciation. Tecumseh. That's how you say it. Bro, I can't say this name. Tecumseh. That better. I'm not going to remember that, but thank you, Sandra. Got somebody over here in Auburn saying, are we going to get hit? I don't know. You tell me. Do you think you're going to get hit? You got a big blob of storms heading right into your backyard here in about 20 minutes. Got new severe thunderstorm warning for Colfax coming in Stanton counties. Will pop up in a moment. Is that actually, I think it's this one up here. There's a new severe warning also up here for some golf ball sized hail west of West Point near Wisner. There's another one somewhere. I don't see it though. We got somebody tuning in from Beatrice. On my porch, just rain. Now it's died off. Well, it's probably better that you only just got rain. Believe it or not, we have no active tornado warnings right now in Kansas. All the storms are quickly upscaling. Got a couple of little discrete cells that have been trying to pop up out in front of this cluster of thunderstorms. A lot of chasers are just pushing out to the east, trying to stay in position in case one of those storms goes up, or if one of these storms embedded in this cluster ends up becoming a little bit more tornadic. Or that name. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. Got a lot of people tuning in from Manhattan right now. We got somebody over here. Over in green. Lots of thunder. Tornado warning has expired. Yeah, they canceled that tornado warning for the time being. There's a lot of rotation in this storm right now on your Bouchard. I think a lot of it is damaging winds, but you know, we've been looking at Connor and Storm Runner Media, kind of looking at this storm. Doesn't look overly impressive from the outside, but it's not always about the outside. It can sometimes be about the inside, right? And so on the inside of the storm, there's rotation. It's not visible from the outside of it.
Yeah, the sad thing is I think we made the right decision.
Any tornado possibles in Michigan? We have absolutely no tornado threat right now in Michigan. I say absolutely none, but there is technically a tornado threat, but there isn't anything legitimate happening here that would make me think we're going to have a tornado. The straight line damaging wind threat is by far way more concerning because the damaging winds that we have here, it's in an environment where there's a lot of trees, a lot of power lines. They can easily fall down from strong wind gusts. And so we have like 70 to 80 mile per hour winds pushing into eastern Michigan right now, which have knocked down a lot of trees and power lines from what we've seen already today. And if you guys do have any photos and videos of that, again, you can send it in to us. Here's the QR code. Link is also on your screen. If you have any photos and videos from today's storms so far. You like jazz? You're about to get hit by storms, Alex. Be safe. Person just said they got hit by a microburst. I don't know about that, but maybe. Hey, you, Addison. Got somebody tuning in from North Charter Township. Thank you for all you do. No problem. What is a Benihana? I've never heard of that word before. Thunder is shaking my whole house. How about you shake the thunder instead? I don't know if that makes any sense. It's a hibachi place. There's over 70,000 people without power right now in Michigan. This is storm chaser Edgar O'Neill. He's looking at a new wall cloud forming right now in Clay County, Kansas. This is a new storm.
It looks decent on radar.
That's been developing here over the last several minutes. He's like the only chaser, I think, that's on this right now. A lot of chasers will probably be flocking down towards us here soon, but we do have a wall cloud developing here. Rotation bottom right side of your screen is getting a little bit stronger, a little bit more organized. This is going to be moving right into Oak Hill here in a few minutes. So this might be a storm to watch. This is much more discreet than before. Oh, wow, look at this. This is Cannon Calton. Where's Cannon Calton at? Oh, Cannon Calton's up near Garfield, guys. This is rotating hard right now. This is not tornado warning. This is over near Kimio. Cannon Calton is right underneath rotation. This is in northern Kansas, unwarned area of rotation. I wouldn't say this is enough really for a tornado warning yet, but definitely not far from it. I mean, the rotation has gotten stronger over the last few minutes near Palmer. I didn't even know Cannon was up here. Got rotation developing right above his head. Apparently there was a brief funnel cloud before we went to him, so there has been a funnel cloud on this.
Had a stout funnel on it for a little bit there. It was rotating rapidly, but now
Can I get a video of that?
Kind of dissipated, so we'll just go east a little more here. And
so just a second ago, we did have a funnel cloud on this storm here west of Kimio. Again, not currently tornado warned. It is a pretty decent looking supercell on radar right now. It is not really attached to this clustering that's happening near Miltonvale. And so this is the one that Cannon's on. That's going to head up towards Blue Rapids here in a few minutes. And then the other one is down here just north of Minneapolis. And this is the one that Edgar is on, which does have a wall cloud right now. So this has begun to rotate. Thank you, Obi-Wan, for the $20 super chat.
There's always a chance.
It's a Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill as well. He's on that wall cloud west of Oak Hill in Kansas that is developing.
I mean, it's the best thing I've seen since that first storm earlier. I mean,
I'm gonna keep Cannon on the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Cannon. Cannon has a really crazy looking
funnel
spiral right
rotating,
now.
trying to come down.
Look at all of it's spiraling
just couldn't
around
do
right
it.
now in Clay County here. I am
There's a
really
hill in front of me,
surprised
that
we
road
don't
was
have a
pure
tornado warning
mud,
for
so
it. It's not really that strong of a rotation on radar, but I think there is enough here. I mean, we just had a stout funnel cloud just a few moments ago, as Cannon was saying.
Oh, we got a funnel.
Oh,
Tornado
look at that,
coming
guys.
down. Tornado.
Apparently, there's an this is a tornado right here. So this is making ground contact. We have an unwarned tornado right now here in Kansas near. This is gonna be near Navajo Road, I think is how you pronounce it, near Parallel Road. We got a full-blown funnel cloud and a tornado right now that is touching the ground. It is non-condensed. So if you live in Palmer or Kemio, you need to be taking shelter right now. Look at that rotation right there. And again, there is no tornado warning right now for this, and there needs to be. Look at that thing spin. It is really trying hard. This is now the second funnel cloud that this storm has had in east of Clifton, Kansas.
Just quite can't do it. It's trying so hard.
You actually see at the very bottom, it looks like there's a little bit of dirt or dust being kicked up, so this definitely touched down for a second.
Oh yeah, it's on the ground. It's on the ground.
Oh yeah, now you can actually see it now. You see it now touching the ground, so it's a non-condensed tornado. There's dust being lifted up now.
Warning.
They still have not issued a tornado warning for this, guys. There is again
on the ground.
a tornado that has just touched down. It's been on and off for a minute or two now near Palmer. If you're in Palmer, you need to be taking shelter. Palmer, Kansas, and Kimio, Kansas. You need to be taking shelter. We got an unwarned funnel cloud and possible tornado. We've had it touch down a couple times now. Send up right towards Kimio. Hey, Charles to the $40 super chat.
Cam. Gonna be seeing how close we can get this thing.
So again, that is a funnel cloud. It just touched the ground. So it has been a tornado, at least briefly, and it might try to do so again as it goes towards Greenleaf and Barnes. There is
Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare yourself if this stays on the ground for another master class intercept.
Bro, what? Bro, that was so random. Masterclass intercept.
We just gotta make sure that the road we turn on
what?
is not mud.
That was the most random thing I've ever heard.
Get to see it.
That was corny. That was so bad.
A new tornado warning.
I've issued a
has been
tornado warning now for this. The rotation has gotten a bit tighter on this latest scan. If you are in this tornado warning, you gotta take shelter. That looks like it's down right now.
It's not mud. We're good. We're good.
Cannon's gonna have a much better view of this here in a second. He's gonna be driving north here in a moment, but there is a tornado 100% down on the ground right now, guys. We got a tornado right there in the middle of your screen. This is near Madison Road right now. It's heading up towards Lima, Greenleaf, and Barnes. You need to be taking shelter now if you are in this tornado warning in Washington County, Kansas, and putting as many walls between you from the outside and getting away from windows. And this is a tornado that is down right now. It's been on and off for a couple minutes. It does look like now it is touching the ground. It is not condensed. It's the condensation funnel is 3/4 of the way to the ground right now. And you can see the dust and dirt being kicked up. So this is down. There is a tornado. There is debris being kicked up right now, right next to Madison Road, just south of Lynn, Kansas, just south of you guys. You really gotta be taking shelter though if you're in this tornado warning. Rotation right now is near 9. That's Madison Road, and it is heading right up towards Greenleaf and Barnes. And also the rotation is quickly ramping up near Oak Hill. There's a wall cloud bottom middle of your screen that is south of Miltonvale, and that is also trying to produce a tornado right now. This storm could get tornado warned at any moment going towards Clay Center. Storm chaser Edgar O'Neill is currently on that. It's back over to Cannon Colton on the storm in Washington County, which is currently producing a tornado near Palmer. It is a little Timu rope right now.
It's still cruising along.
Actually, I think it is still down, so there's still dirt being kicked up. It is a non-condensed tornado right there. Got a new velocity scan coming in right now. Look at that thing. There's like it's a little tiny rope right now.
It's like a little needle now.
A new tornado warning has
Got a
been
fun-sized noodle.
Go bye-bye.
And the noodle's gone.
Oh, it's still hanging in barely. I can see it still a tiny bit.
Cannon's commentary is something else.
I can still see it. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but I can still see it. My eye, it's just barely there.
We have a new tornado warning here. This is that other storm that I was just talking about that is really starting to rotate northwest of Oak Hill. This is going to be heading up towards Clay Center, Idana, Morganville, and Greene. So if you guys live in this tornado warning, you need to be taking shelter.
I got an update for you, sir.
And putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. Go ahead. This is Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill that is talking.
We're sitting right here on the storm that just went tornado warning, just to the west of Oak Hill. We got some heavy rotation in here and rising scud. I would not be surprised if we saw a tornado here in a few minutes.
All right, so he's basically saying he's not going to be surprised if this does end up producing a tornado here. So if you guys live inside of this tornado warning, you got to be taking shelter. Rotation looks pretty strong right now on radar, so there's definitely a lot of concern right now that this is going to be producing a more significant threat of a tornado down the line. You can see the giant hook echo that this is forming right now, and there's a very strong inflow, which is warm and moist air that's being pulled into the supercell. And so this is going to try to drop a tornado here soon as it moves up towards Clay Center. So if you live in Clay Center, we need to be taking shelter now. We should not be waiting. Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill's looking at that. Storm Chaser Cannon Colton is on that storm that has been producing a tornado for a few minutes now. I do not see anything anymore, but it could try to drop again here soon.
Wonder if we'll get
This has a massive hook echo. Not this storm, the other one. This is back to Edgar O'Neill, who has that developing wall cloud. Actually, no, he's driving. Never mind. We'll go back to him once he has a view of it. Tornado Pagey is also en route. They're bottom left of your screen. They're also looking at the wall cloud. But you can see that giant hook echo that is developing right now. Very strong inflow. And those are two key things that you need for a discrete supercell to thrive in this environment. And currently in this area, our significant tornado parameter values have approached 8. There are about 8 right now out of 10. That is very high. They've actually gone to 11 over near Washington. I don't know the last time on mesoanalysis I saw significant tornado parameter values go over 10. They've actually reached 11. The scale is basically 0 to 10, but it's 11 up here in Washington. And the storm that we're talking about right now is near Clay Center, so it's kind of in this general environment here. So our environment's still very favorable, and with this storm being discrete near Oak Hill, it's definitely going to gear up for a tornado. The Hook Echo's gotten way more defined on radar. Very strong inflow. We got Tornado Pagey right here. We got Ryan Scholl, the Halinator, and then Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill. And then Tornado TRX is also en route for this. And then Cannon Colton's on that little tornado that we just had there near Palmer. Some people would just call it a bird fart tornado. It was pretty weak and brief by the looks of it. We do have another tornado warning that was issued a little while ago, just a few minutes ago, over near Johnson and Auburn and Brownville in southeastern Nebraska. If you are in this tornado warning, you need to take shelter. Put as many walls between you from the outside. That rotation is rain wrapped. It's very strong, but it is rain wrapped. And if we get a tornado, it will probably be on the strong side of things. And get ready if you're over there in northwestern portions of Missouri as well. Storms are rapidly organizing west of Omaha right now, with large hail being the main concern west of Wahoo. So definitely protect your vehicle. If you're over here in eastern Nebraska, storms are rapidly going up there. Let's go back to our tornado warning here. Station is trying to organize. That Hook Echo is quite literally crazy. We got a lot of storm chasers now coming up onto this. I'm going to put Tornado Page. You'll stay there on the bottom left. We'll go to Edgar O'Neill, who's looking at the storm right now at that large wall cloud forming. Hey, Zach, for the super chat saying, thank you for keeping us always updated. No problem at all. We have about 67,000 people watching right now. I do want to remind you guys, if you have friends or family that live in this area that are under the threat of severe weather, we have commercial-free coverage. It's very different from the news. We're live for everything. All right, so if you have friends or family that might not know that YouTube weather exists, share the stream with them. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever. We are going to be live for the entire duration of this major severe weather outbreak that is on the table here for the next several hours. I don't know about tornado outbreak yet. We've had I think one or two tornadoes so far. We had one west of Salina. We had one just north of Clay Center, but probably going to have many more here down the line. Tornado Pagey has an organizing wall cloud now from their angle. This is starting to really crank now. You can actually see that wall cloud forming now. It's a big wall here in Clay County with that very defined Hook Echo right now on radar. Hook Echo's on the bottom right side of your screen there. It's coming up into Idana here in a second. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We are nearing, we're actually only 200 subscribers right now from 1.95 million, which is wild. This is Tornado Pagey's view. They're going down Bob's Road here, over near Oak Hill.
There's more people on the side of the road. It's battling this up here, I think.
What does discrete mean? Discrete is when you have one cookie or one storm. Semi-discrete is when you have two cookies combined, merged into one, or two storms. And then linear is when you have basically more than that. We're gonna go back to them in a second. This is the latest radar scan Rotation, the velocities aren't super tight, but we do have a very defined hook echo, and so it is trying to ramp up. Inflow is still very clean right now. There's not really much hurting the supercell right now here near Oak Hill, and it is taking that right-hand turn. It's going to head right towards Clay Center here in just a few minutes. You can see all the Storm Chasers that are coming up onto that storm right now. Also, Storm Chaser Cannon Colton, he's on that northern tornado warning in Kansas with a big wall cloud still. This did produce a tornado just a few minutes ago east of Palmer. And so might try to do that again here. We'll see. And Tornado Pagey has an organizing wall club, but their connection's a little bit low right now. We'll go back to them in a second. Going back to our Auburn, Nebraska tornado warning. As of right now, nothing confirmed on the ground. Rotation is still pretty strong here near Elk Creek. It is very rain wrapped, so you're not going to see the tornado. Take shelter. We also got to watch this rotation near Table Rock. They might issue a new tornado warning for extreme southeastern Nebraska near Humboldt, Verdon, and Schubert. So if you live in those three towns or in the vicinity of those areas, you should have that tornado action plan ready to go. Here's that wall cloud here near Oak Hill. Hey, Chris, for the super chat, do you think the storms have beef with each other? I think they do. These storms, specifically in Kansas, just have beef with each other. They don't like each other. Huge shout out to Shannon with a $100 Venmo donation saying, thanks for keeping people safe. I really appreciate that, Shannon. This is Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl.
The haze is nuts on these things. I swear.
Want to give us an update on what you're seeing? If Ryan Scholl wants to talk to us, maybe we won't get ghosted this time. Tornado TRX ghosted us earlier.
I'm gonna go back to that road.
Are we gonna go 0 for 2 on people talking to me on the radio? It's gonna be a goose egg. It might be a goose egg. We might go 0 for 2 on the radio. I think we just went 0 for 2, guys. We do have an area of rotation that is rain-wrapped developing near Morganville. I'll be watching for a possible tornado threat west of Morganville heading up on towards Kimio. The storm that did produce a tornado near Greenleaf, that storm has really died quickly. I'm not seeing really any rotation with that storm as of right now. Supercell is definitely falling apart. They just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for Summerfield and Betty. That'll be for quarter size or $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. I know we do have Storm Chaser Connor Croft on that storm right now. This is actually a pretty interesting looking storm. So he's coming up onto that storm right now near Summerfield.
I don't necessarily disagree with any of those things.
This is actually rotating a little bit, guys. If you look bottom right side of your screen, there is a little bit of rotation there that is trying to develop. It's a very small little storm. The clouds are pretty low to the ground up here.
I'll watch it for a couple minutes. Make sure nothing funny happens quickly. That's all. We have a visual of it.
I'm sorry, I have not heard a single word you said.
Ryan Scholl did not hear me. Want to give us an update? Is it more than the mic so he can hear me?
Honestly, this is a pretty weakly rotating wall cloud that we've had to our west for a little bit. A lot of haze, making it very difficult to storm spot. And combined with the billion chasers that are out here today, it's a blast. But again, pretty weakly rotating right now. I don't expect much from it for at least the next 5 minutes.
Thank you for the update. There's way too many chasers out there. It is really bad. Like we have a map obviously here. We have a live chaser map too, but I haven't even looked at the spotter dot map of like all the chasers there. I mean, it has to be such a high number. Like it is already absurd how many people are out there to begin with. Our live chasers, we got about 7 inside of this tornado warning right now. We're gonna get an official count though of the spotter network chasers, which that's what a lot of chasers used to be able to, you know, see where people are at and stuff like that. So we'll have that information for you in just a second. This storm over here near Betty is definitely organizing right now. Connor's on it. There's a little bit of rotation there. So Connor's looking at the storm right now in far northern Kansas. Not currently tornado warned, but it does look like it's organizing.
Just died, so There's that, but now its new problem is you have the strongest meso. It's sitting directly in the middle of its core.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, this one's good.
This map is not really the highest quality. This is all the chasers, guys. Look at all those little dots. These are all chasers on that singular supercell right now. That is insane. Those are all those dots are chasers in that one tornado warning right now. And that's not all of them. There are some, like, you know, amateurs that probably don't use Spotter Network, or they just, you know, are out there maybe for their first time. This is absolutely insane. Everybody and their mother is on that storm right now. I'm being serious. There's probably some people that were like, oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's down the road, and they all of a sudden saw the storm and they're like, oh, I'm gonna be like that person in the Twister movie. I'm gonna go chase. It's got to be what's happening out here. It's so bad. Here's a closer up view to this supercell. Look at that. That is like at least a few hundred people. At least. This might be the worst day I've seen for chaser convergence this year. Like, it's bad. Blame yourself. You're blaming me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. What have I done? I've done nothing to make chaser convergence worse. Actually, maybe I have. I mean, we have kind of hired like 10 storm chasers, and I guess that might be a reason why too. I don't know. I think people see, like, they see people chasing and they're like, this is so cool, I want to go do it, and they probably watch the Twister movie and all this other stuff, but you know, chasing is just like it's so dangerous when you have this many people out there. The storm does look pretty impressive, you know, visually on reflectivity, but the velocities have been pretty weak for this entire time, as we've seen from the storm chasers here so far. Where's Riley? He's at a doctor's appointment. He'll be back soon. He'll be on at like 5, I think. Hey, Daniel, for the super chat. Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, the spotter dots are probably really bad. Actually, I can give you guys a more clear map. Give me 1 second. This is... Get the spotter dots on here. It works. This is just diabolical. Look at all these dots right here. The green dots are chasers. That is all the chasers in this one storm. Like, that is so bad. I've never seen it this bad. Like, it's terrible. We don't have a counter for it, but there's at least got to be a few hundred, and that does not include the people that do not use Spotter Network. There's only so many people that do use Spotter Network, for the record. So it's not a large number of people. It's just the majority of the chasers that go out there a lot. Thank you, Sam, for becoming a member. Are you covering Missouri right now? We're covering it, but there's not much happening there right now. We got some thunderstorms near St. Louis, but nothing severe as of right now. I do think there will be at least a low tornado potential here in Missouri. This storm down near Farmington actually has a broad area of rotation right now. That could become a tornado concern there, going up towards Iron Mountain Lake. So I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Otherwise, a lot of flooding, a lot of storms here across the board, producing mainly just some flooding, rainfall, a lot of lightning, some gusty winds. I want to go back to the severe storm in northern Kansas. This one does still look interesting. Connor's been on it. This is a little discrete supercell that went up near the border of Nebraska and Kansas here, near Summerfield just a few minutes ago. I'm not seeing really any crazy amount of rotation right now, but I do think this at least has the potential to produce a tornado down the line, if it could stay right down to the south of that large cluster of thunderstorms. If you look at the radar loop here, that storm is moving east-northeast, and then all this activity is just clustered together. So this is where our significant damaging wind threat is coming together right now near Nebraska City and Tarkio, and along with that, some large to very large hail. But right now, we're up to 21 severe warnings. We got a few over there in Michigan and Ohio. Most of those are only 60-mile-per-hour wind producers now, and then we have a giant area of storms south of Omaha that is currently going up, producing mostly damaging winds and hail. But the most concerning storm that we have right now is definitely this one near Clay Center, because if it does organize, as we've been talking about all day today, there will be a risk of a strong tornado threat. Storm Chaser Cannon Colton is currently on a rotating storm right now near Greenleaf. You can actually see the rotation here in northern Kansas. A little bit of motion above his head.
Big lowering this thing. Can't tell.
This ice maker is clutch for this room. What is that right there on the right? Looks kind of sus. I think we're reaching the sus hour.
Got this.
Thank you, Cam, for the super chat saying, just want to say hello and thank you for your coverage from Pennsylvania. Appreciate you tuning in.
Lots of motion on that cloud, but just doesn't look like.
I don't know what that is at the top right. I don't know if that's just a reflection or if that's like a little noodle. I think it's just a reflection.
Solution to every problem.
The storm that he's on right now is tornado warned near Greenleaf. It did produce a tornado not too long ago. It's going to be going right off to the northeast here over the next few minutes. And then this storm near Idana and Clay Center is still trying to ramp up right now. Storm is actually taking a little bit more of a right turn than before. So see if this thing tries to produce. Here's that wall cloud on that storm near Barnes. What do you think about Dallas, Texas? I don't think much is going to happen there. I'm going to put Cannon. Actually, I'll look at Cannon. I'm going to keep Tornado Page on the bottom right. I do want to zoom out here for a second, just quickly going over to Michigan, because I know we have some people still tuning in from Michigan. The good news, again, storms are weakening. They're going to be going offshore here pretty soon or into Canada, mainly looking at a 60-mile-per-hour damaging wind threat here. There have been some reports of wind damage. There's actually major damage, apparently, with multiple large tree limbs approximately 12 inches in diameter down, trash cans and unsecured objects being blown around with unknown injuries right now in Noland, just south of Detroit. So flying trash cans, maybe even some flying trampolines over there are happening. Over in Texas and Oklahoma, we actually have storms going up right now. This was a very conditional risk of severe weather, but they might actually issue a watch for this area. There is a non-zero risk of a tornado too down here. Strong tornado would be possible if one of these storms can organize. Otherwise, large hail and damaging winds will be the main concern. So storms are actually going up here. And if we look at satellite imagery on the free Weatherfront app, you can see how these storms have just been exploding here over the last couple of hours, all the way from Omaha back down here into Texas, initiating right along the dry line here near Weatherford, Altus, and back into Paducah. You can also see all the storms going up here across central Kansas today. Boatload of lightning as well. This is one of those free features that you can get in the Weatherfront app. If you've not already downloaded Weatherfront and you have an iPhone, you can download it with the top link in the description below.
That piece out in the front that just got some lightning.
What you're looking at here is a pretty large wall cloud near Idana that is developing, just west of Clay Center, Kansas. No, it's a little blurry, but there on the left, that's the area of interest. Off the record, almost every storm chaser is on this storm. Almost every one of our live chasers is on this. You might be wondering, why is their stream blurry? It's probably because there's about maybe 300 storm chasers trying to stream in this one place. Their connection's actually pretty solid, though.
This is that piece of urgent.
Storm chaser Jacob McMillan is also on this.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Or keep an eye on him. I'll keep him on the bottom middle of your screen. We have a brand new tornado warning in Nebraska. That'll be the storm that Connor was actually on right now. This is near Pawnee City, Du Bois, near Summerfield. The rotation right now is currently located in Kansas. It will be tracking into extreme southern Nebraska here in a moment. So if you live here in Pawnee City, we should be taking shelter and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible. We've got to get away from windows. Is Connor stuck in mud right now? Or Connor is driving through mud.
Well, the matter what happens, to be a great view of something.
Yes, it would.
This is on that tornado warning near Summerfield.
Rotation in front of us here. Just nice and slow, back up the hill.
Bro is close to getting stuck in mud, it looks like. I can't really tell. He's making tire tracks, or that's at least old tire tracks.
Listen to that.
Yeah, that got rough. Holy.
Can't wait for something to come flying over this hill.
Bro, I don't know if I think he's struggling to drive through it. He's really going slow.
Struggle. I need you to be good.
By the way, that tornado we had on live stream yesterday, that really intense tornado that we saw, was rated an EF3 tornado with maximum sustained winds of 160 miles per hour. So that was just rated moments ago by the National Weather Service. Apparently the storm over here near Clay County may have just produced a brief tornado. I don't know, I just saw a report of that from a chaser.
I can't believe that. And it's not on the ground.
Connor's in reverse. Oh, is he in reverse? This rotation is ramping up right now, northwest of Clay Center again. This is a live shot here from Storm Chaser. Tornado Pagey. There is a organizing wall cloud, not super visible from where they're at right now. This is a Jacob McMillan. He's a little bit closer to it. And so that's the area of rotation, which is right now ramping up.
Oops, it's all chasers.
Losing connection. We'll go back to him in a second. This latest radar scan has a little bit of stronger rotation here. That's going to be heading right up towards Morganville over the next few minutes. There's also an area of rotation near where CJ Ziegler is located. He is currently just south of Palmer. And so that rotation is heading towards Kimio, Cottage Hill. That's pretty rain wrapped. And then the one that Cannon Colton was on has pretty much died out again. So that one's been trying, but it looks like it's weaker again. But CJ right now is driving through some pretty heavy rain where that rotation is located. I'll be keeping an eye on CJ in case he does end up seeing something. Shout out to Jenny with a $20 super chat. I appreciate that. The storm down here near Bennington looks like it's trying to organize too. This is another discrete supercell near Niles heading up towards Wakefield and Milford. We'll have to watch for a possible tornado threat with this supercell as well as it goes up towards Manchester. Rotation right now is pretty weak and broad, but I definitely would be watching for a possible tornado threat down the line. Let's go back over here. Oh, actually, look at this, guys. We have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning now. So we now have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. This was just issued a few moments ago.
A new tornado
That's going to be in northwestern Missouri. That'll be for 80-mile-per-hour damaging winds and ping-pong ball-sized hail. So if you live in this severe warning, you need to be taking shelter now. This is an observed 80-mile-per-hour wind threat right now, moving into northwestern Missouri. Also, brand new tornado warning here in northern Kansas. That'll be for Lynn, Blue Rapids, Hanover, Marysville, back into Kimio. We need to be putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible if you are in this tornado warning here. For Clay, Riley, Washington, and Marshall counties. They are once again issuing multiple tornado warnings on this and issuing them kind of down the line in case this does produce a tornado, because if it does produce a tornado, it is going to be a serious problem. This storm over here south of Omaha is a serious problem too. It's not just producing significant wind, but look at this inflow that is going into the storm right now. Huge inflow notch near Peru and a giant hook echo right here. And so this right here is going to try to produce a tornado down the line. Also, here's a view of the wall cloud on the storm that is organizing near Clay Center in Kansas. Well, there was a view. Let me, oh, he's back. This is out Ryan Shoal.
straight north road right into it here. But it's still trying. You have to give it props for trying. It's rapidly rotating, like right in front of us. I need to keep going north.
There's a lot of rotation above his head. It's just broad.
Passing yard north here very, very soon.
Omar says, I haven't seen one tornado yet. I've seen thousands of tornadoes, but never in person. I feel like it's kind of weird that I've seen so many tornadoes on a live stream. I've still yet to see one in real life. I may have seen a land spout in Florida like a week ago when I was chasing, but I don't know if it was a tornado.
I threw some garlic.
Rotation's definitely ramping up right now. The velocities again are getting stronger. We'll see if it tries to produce this time. It's been struggling. Ryan Scholl is right on that area of rotation right now. And we also have Storm Chaser Jacob McMillan looking at this from the town of Clay Center.
Just some weird velocity look on radar. We do have a wall going now.
I'm gonna keep it on Ryan Scholl. I've got a piece so badly. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
It's really wrapping up here. I could see it trying, is what I'm trying to say.
We just get a new tornado warning while I was gone? You gotta be kidding me. How do I leave when there's a tornado warning?
Fine. We're chilling actually right now. It's surprisingly where we're at. We're chilling.
A new tornado warning has been
We have 2 new tornado warnings. We have a new tornado warning here for Longford, Wakefield, just northeast of Bennington. And we also have a new one in Atchison County, Missouri. All right, so this is our new tornado warning. We were just talking about this storm a moment ago. That rotation is really ramping up currently just off to the north of Interstate 70. This will be heading up towards Longford, Wakefield, and Manchester. And so if you're in this tornado warning, you need to take shelter and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible and get away from windows. This storm here has a fairly large wall cloud right now. As you can see on the bottom, middle, bottom left of your screen, that is a big wall cloud right there north of Clay Center. And then another tornado warning was just issued in far northwestern Missouri near Watson and Port Rock. This is also where we have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning for 80-mile-per-hour damaging winds. So if you guys live here, we need to take shelter and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. This right here looks pretty concerning near State Highway 18. We're going to keep an eye on that. This is our large lowering over in Clay County, Kansas. Ryan Scholl is on this. And multiple other chasers. Probably about 200 chasers are on this. This is one of them. Jacob McMillan's also on
it. It doesn't even look that, I mean, it doesn't look that great right now again, but I would like to see it be close. It's just... it's kind of impossible with how people chase.
There's the wall cloud right there.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Let's try to organize.
Yeah, man, you're not making it down that road.
There's another view from Ryan Scholl.
Yet. I don't even see a funnel cloud.
Latest scan.
Might be taking a merger in a second.
Latest scan's really
So if
contaminated.
we're gonna stop, let's pull off all the way off the road, please.
Man, the chaser driving here is atrocious today. We've been talking about it all day, but it's really bad.
We get all the way up to that next highway and go east.
The chaser environment here is really bad. This latest scan, you might think there's no rotation here. It's contaminated. That scan's not good for velocities. There is still a really big Cook Echo right now and a very strong inflow east of Morganville in Kansas. If you guys do live in Cottage Hill, Blue Rapids, again, we gotta be taking shelter in case this thing does produce a tornado. Very high likelihood that it's going to try to do so. This is probably one of the better looking storms that we have right now. Storm Chaser Zach has a wall cloud right above him here.
Right turn is this? I think it's 80. It's the east.
Look at that organization right there, which I think you just lost connection. There was some organization happening there. Right there above his head. That's the wall cloud, and oh, there he goes. Back to Ryan Scholl. Or Jacob McMillan. Ryan Scholl's a bit closer. I think Zach just came back. So that wall cloud's going right above his head here.
One's eastbound.
We have breaking news. This is from earlier today, but it's just coming out as a brand new report. We had a 90-mile-per-hour wind gust measured from a roof-mounted weather station over in Woodbury, Michigan at about 3 o'clock Eastern time. I say it's breaking news because we didn't have that report until just now. That's a brand new report that just came out, but that's pretty crazy, guys. There's a monster wind gust. 90 miles per hour just from straight line damaging winds. There's that lowering here in Clay Center. Ish with the super chat says, watching from Michigan, just want to be a spotter from not so great area. Thank you for the super chat. Michigan's a little bit hard to chase. I've seen people do it before. It's not an easy state to chase in, though. Thank you also, Billy, for the $20 super chat. Just lost Zach there.
Impressive.
Here's Ryan Scholl. He's right underneath it.
Again, but it's weakly rotating. The motion's not crazy strong here. It's lacking something.
We will have a storm merger coming out of the south.
Not sure what that is, though.
We'll have a storm merger coming out of the south in a few minutes, and that'll merge into the supercell, and it'll be interesting to see if that helps this storm rotate more or not. And as we've been talking about all day, these storms are lacking something. It might be love. I don't know. I don't know what the storm's problems are. They don't like each other, though. They're having beef. All the storms have beef with each other. This storm down here near Manchester that really started to rotate a second ago is already weakened on the latest scan. But this would be the storm right here that has a really good chance of producing down the line. There's a reason why we have a bajillion chasers. Every car here is a chaser. We have everybody here. I've never seen so many chasers on a live stream. It is unbelievable. Every person here, there's maybe 4 of them that live here near Clay Center that are just driving home from work. Some of these people that might be driving home from work are probably like, why are there so many people here?
Oh, we got rain coming in the RV.
They might be just going with them. They might be going to chase too.
I need to go before this line of cars comes in.
My goodness, this is so bad. Chaser convergence is just terrible. This is the worst I have seen it. And it's just for one storm.
Yeah, this storm needs lots of love, dude.
I would agree. The storm does need a lot of love.
Oh, back and
it is rotating quite a bit still, but it has not gotten anywhere near the ground yet.
And where's the conga line of chasers on the same road?
Look at that large lowering over there. Off to his left. Looks sus. Thank you, Billy, for the $20 super chat. Thanks to Max, the tech and admin team, and all the storm chasers for the coverage. Ground truth saves lives. I agree. One of the most fundamental things to these coverages is having ground truth, cameras, storm chasers, all that. It does make a huge difference because you're at least able to see what's happening in real time. And people react differently when they actually see a tornado like what we saw yesterday in Nebraska. People are going to react differently to that tornado if they see it. If we just saw a radar presentation and nothing else, people would have been like, no, whatever. It's just, it's probably just a normal tornado sort of thing. It's very vital to have ground truth.
Yeah, so we're pretty much right in the hook of it right now as well. We have a great view.
We're going to continue to keep an eye there on Ryan Shoal. This is where most chasers are located right now. They're going east on this storm. Look at this right here. This little cell. It might not look that important, but it is, because what's happening is we have a little left-moving storm that is going to merge into this giant updraft, our main supercell. And so this could become a more intense supercell here in a few minutes if this is a successful storm merger. But it's going to go right into the inflow notch, and so there might be a more legit tornado threat in about 10-15 minutes. We'll see. Again, I'm not overly confident with anything right now. It's been kind of a very weird kind of tornado setup so far, but this is the one storm that has a high chance of doing something, in my opinion. Will be this one right here. I do have higher confidence that this will try to produce a tornado here down the line. But right now, the rotation's pretty weak on radar. It's just that storm merger right now is the key thing. Because it's coming out of the south. It's going to merge into the updraft. It's kind of like combining cookie dough.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So we got one cookie dough ball. We got a smaller cookie dough ball. They're going to merge into one. And that could help to spin it and maybe produce a tornado going up towards Bodeville Road. We're watching Ryan Shoal here. We also got Storm Chaser Zach on this thing. Hey, Wise for the $20 super chat saying, keep saying sus and you'll get to 2 million subscribers in no time. I think we just hit 1.95 million subscribers. We're less than 50,000 subscribers away from 2 million, which is insane. I didn't realize we have 28 severe thunderstorm warnings. That is actually wild. Look at all the warnings that we have, guys. We got warnings everywhere. We got 28 severe warnings. We have 6 tornado warnings stretching from Nebraska, Michigan, and West Virginia back into Oklahoma and Texas now. We have a new severe warning over here in Washita and as well as Custer County there in Oklahoma for some hail and wind. Same thing near El Dorado and Quanah, Texas. So a couple storms going up right now. We have a dust storm warning over here in Canyon, Texas right now. We got a fire warning in Amarillo. Big fire right there, actually, going up there near Amarillo. We've had a lot of fires there over the last several days. Back over in southwest Kansas, we have a slew of thunderstorms here. All of these are pretty much all outflow dominant, so the risk of these producing tornadoes for the time being is pretty low in this tornado watch. But we have a very significant damaging wind and hail threat that's developing right now all across central, southwestern portions of Kansas. The highest tornado threat is inside of our particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. We are still in the middle right now of that peak tornado window. In these supercells right now, west of Manhattan, we'll have the best shot at producing a tornado. We have one tornado warning in effect. What?
This is an emergency alert. A tornado emergency warning has been issued.
We have a tornado emergency in Nebraska. What? They just issued a tornado emergency here in southern Nebraska for Pawnee City and Dubuque. If you are in this tornado emergency, you need to take shelter now and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. I don't know what this is even based off of. It's radar indicated tornado, or no, emergency management is confirming a tornado. What the heck? I have never seen, I don't know why this got upgraded. I don't see anything visually on radar, but if you are in this warning, you need to take shelter. We had a tornado emergency come in this general area yesterday. I know we do have storm intermedia pretty close to where this is.
So we gotta go north.
They're going to be going north into this thing.
Hold on, guys. What is happening, guys?
There's again a tornado emergency here. This is going to be for those in Dubuque and Pawnee City in Nebraska. We need to be taking shelter and putting as many walls between you from the outside as possible. Get a baseball helmet on. Whatever you got to do, you got to be taking shelter though.
Get a view of it in a few minutes, I guess.
If you got a mattress, put that on your head. Storm Intermedia is driving north right now. They're located, I think, on K63 going into Dubuque right now. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm really confused by this tornado emergency. I don't see something on radar that would make me think there's a giant tornado. This is not aligned with the Hook Echo, so I'm a little confused by this one. But either way, take it seriously. If emergency management is confirming it and they see a large tornado or something, then maybe there is one. All right, we gotta be taking this seriously here in Pawnee City, in case there is actually a giant tornado, which that's what they are referring to. The velocities are really intense. I'm just not sure if it's aligned with the Hook Echo or not. I don't usually doubt warnings like this. I just have very little indication here, even via radar, that there's something that big going on here. But if there is a tornado, it will likely be intense to violent in this environment. I mean, this is a discrete supercell, kind of like what we have down there in Kansas right now. Rotation is definitely very intense in the mid-levels. 100%, I would have to guarantee we have a rotating wall cloud. Just a matter of if we actually have a tornado or not right now. And Storm Media is driving up into it right now. We're going to keep an eye on them. Check CC. There's nothing on CC at all, which makes me question this even more. We had a tornado warning yesterday in southern Nebraska, which was producing a tornado, but it was not that long-lived. The VROT was high enough for it to be a tornado emergency. But there wasn't like, it went literally right from being a radar indicated tornado warning to a tornado emergency. So it makes me, I'm very confused by this, to be honest. We've seen tornado emergencies get issued before, you know, to this caliber, being based off of radar, but this one definitely is very confusing to me because it does not align with anything, and there's no CC drop as of right now. We don't usually see jumps from normal indicated to tornado emergencies that easily. Like, this doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm a little confused by it, but either way, guys, I mean, if you live here, we need to be putting as many walls between you from the outside in case this is a large tornado. All right, Pawnee City, Dubuque, Humboldt, and Dawson, we all need to be taking shelter. Storm Intermedia is coming up on this right now.
I'm assuming it was emergency management because that's what the warning says.
They are now entering into Dubuque, so they are very close to this. They are going to be entering into the tornado emergency here in a second, so we'll be able to see if there is a large tornado, which that's what's being reported by emergency management. They are reporting a multi-vortex tornado.
That's why I did it. I did it just in case. I wanted to get out ahead of everything.
So they are going up K63 right now. For those that are familiar with this area, they are on the ground here, giving us ground truth. They are coming up into Dubuque.
Lots of inflow.
We're gonna see what this thing has here. I don't.
Nothing yet, guys.
Just popping over here. Do you guys have eyes on that?
They've just entered into the tornado emergency, by the way. That's why you hear the large alert system going off.
Deciding which one to go for, and then all of a sudden, it just went T. So, we do see a big old large lowering behind the trees. I'll let you guys know.
Du Bois? Is it Du Bois? Du Bois, Nebraska?
It was an outflow down the shelf cloud.
That's what happened on the Marion Day, remember? Alright guys, going through the town, we gotta slow a little bit. But we're still headed up north. We should, once we get north of Du Bois, we should, Du Bois, Dubuque, however you pronounce it, we should.
Du Bois. All right, I'm just going to go with Du Bois. They're moving through Du Bois right now, so they don't have a clear view of it right now. Wherever that really large tornado is going to be south of Pawnee City, heading up towards Humboldt and Dawson. Once again, if you are just tuning in, we have a catastrophic tornado being reported by emergency management. This is potentially an intense to violent tornado right now for Pawnee City and Du Bois, or Dubuque, or Du Bois. The National Weather Service of Omaha just said a tornado is expected to track right along the southern edge of Pawnee City, Nebraska. Take shelter now. This is a confirmed and dangerous tornado, is what they are saying.
Thing is right here.
This is what we're looking at, again, live. This is ground truth, what's happening there. They just got by.
Right there, behind the hill.
There might be a large tornado right there behind the hill.
Should not be that rain wrap according to radar, guys, so.
Yeah, so this should be a pretty visible tornado if there is one.
Right behind this hill.
Anything?
Can't quite confirm. Got a pretty nice lowering underneath the wall cloud. Got a bunch of hills. Can't see ground contact yet. Right there. Right there.
That's where the cone
That's
is?
where it is. That's where it would be. Right, look. Right there. You see it? Mm-hmm. Right out your window. You see that little
Yes,
lower?
yes, yes, yes. I see
Okay.
it.
So we're looking right there in the middle of your screen.
That's gotta be where that would be, I would have to imagine.
I don't see it.
The tornado would be located on the east side of Pawnee City right now.
Yeah, that's where it would maybe be. Man, I see nothing on the ground.
Once again, Stormer Media here. They're inside of the tornado emergency.
Man, a velocity scan is just ascending here.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground. Seek shelter immediately.
Parallel with it.
We are right here. If it's gonna be here, we're in the spot.
I see the big inflow tail. I mean, you'd think it'd be somewhere.
The problem is, it's up here. It's just south of Pawnee City, so
They just issued a confirmed tornado warning for the storm off to the east of this for Dawson, Humboldt, Schubert, and as well as Falls City. Again, we're looking at a live shot here inside of the tornado emergency. They are coming up towards that area of rotation. And so we'll see if we can see something once they get down to the end of this road here.
Dominated now on radar again.
What?
You guys ever see anything?
No. I don't see any tornado.
Negative. Right now. It's a big old dark mass.
Does it look cold?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
I wonder if it was just contam as it was going elevated. It just got really contam looking.
I mean, it's definitely trying to be some kind of surface-based thing, but
I mean, it's trying to become surface-based, but
thank goodness this road here. Yeah, I've seen 0 tornadoes, 0 rotation, no mesocyclone really anywhere. I don't know why.
Hey, I've not seen anything yet. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I don't understand why this is a tornado emergency. If there's a tornado, it's coming on the east side of Pawnee City.
Anyway, we don't know for sure.
We don't know for sure, but I don't see anything that that warrants it.
It'd be off to the right. They're going down a road here. This is on
I mean, it would be right
78th
right
Road.
where all this lowering. Oh, well, hold on. Face the.
Yeah, I know.
It is downgraded to a PDS tornado warning. Here's a look at the large lowering there. They just lost connection. We'll go back to them in a second. The large lowering that we were just looking at there is this over here, east of Pawnee City. That's where the tornado would be located. But they did downgrade this to a particularly dangerous situation. If you are in this tornado warning in Du Bois, you need to be taking shelter, all right? Put as many walls between you from the outside and get away from windows. The storm is just south of Table Rock. It's going up towards Humboldt and Stella. Waiting to see when that radar scan updates.
A new tornado.
We have a new tornado warning
has been
also
issued.
in Atchison County, Missouri. We'll have that on the screen here in a second. That'll be up near Westboro and as well as Tarico. So take shelter now if you are in this tornado warning. The main area of rotation is just west of Westboro, and that is heading up towards Northboro and Blanchard right now. This is, again, the tornado emergency. In my opinion, this is side lobe rotation. Like, this is side lobe contamination. I have not seen anything. I am just saying, personally, I do not understand why there is a tornado emergency here. But if you are, or it's no longer a tornado emergency, it's back down to PDS, but still, regardless, still very confused by it. But if you are in this area, definitely still take shelter. The warning out in front of this is a confirmed tornado warning for Dawson, Humboldt, Falls City, Salem, Verdon, and Schubert. Also, real quickly, back down here near Cottage Hill, I know we haven't talked about this storm very much. This storm is beginning to rotate a lot more again. We just had a storm merger happen, as we were talking about before, and so this storm is now beginning to organize again. Rotation is starting to intensify, and it's going to try to drop a tornado going up towards Waterville, Cottage Hill, Blue Rapids, just off the north of Randolph. So you need to take shelter if you're in that tornado warning. This is back to the PDS tornado warning where Storm Chaser...
This storm is
Storm
cold,
Runner Media is located.
and I'm getting cold outflow.
Yeah, we weren't crazy about that. We're blasting south now. We're done with that stuff up there.
Well, guys, this is it right here.
There's a large wall cloud there on the right.
This is where this tornado would be. It'd be back behind these trees, and
I don't see much rotation.
We're not seeing much in the way of rotation, so it makes us hard to. Not saying it can't be there, but
makes it hard to believe.
I've been very clear this entire time, guys. Like, I just don't think
I'm gonna go a little
there is a tornado. Like, it's.
Well,
I don't know.
This is live inside of the PDS tornado ring. It was a tornado emergency. That's where it would be. Where that large lowering is. I don't see anything touching down though right now.
If we get out east of it again, we'll be able to see that lowering.
So just north of Du Bois.
See, I was looking for something, clear slot, rotation, mesocycle. I didn't see any of it.
I want to go back to this storm near Bodeville Road. This one is ramping up, guys, once again. Let me get Storm Chaser Ryan Scholl in here. He's pretty close to that area of rotation. He's going to be on the bottom right side of your screen. We also have Storm Chaser Jacob McMillan, bottom left side of your screen. This storm, again, is really trying to intensify. It went under a storm merger. If this were to produce a tornado, it will probably happen in the next few minutes. So Cottage Hill, Blue Rapids, Barnes, we need to be taking shelter. There's another area of rotation developing down near Clay Center right now that is a separate supercell that is also going to try to produce a tornado threat. That's going to head into the same tornado warning right now for those in Cottage Hill, Blue Rapids, and also Kimio. So Kimio, we need to be taking shelter for a different area of rotation that is coming out of your southwest right now. We also just got an extremely dangerous situation, severe thunderstorm warning in northwestern portions of Missouri. This has now been upgraded to an extremely dangerous situation for 80-mile-per-hour damaging winds. So you need to be taking shelter if you're in this severe thunderstorm warning right now. Ryan Scholl is on that area of rotation in Kansas.
All right, shit.
I think he's losing connection.
I think this is a good time as any to end stream. Rough day. It's been a rough day, to say the absolute least. It has been a tough day. I'm back though. I'm back to streaming full time. Literally a week of poop stuff. Just new PC broke, so I had to get a new one, and I went out of town for my sister's graduation. Took out a whole week of streaming, and now I got to catch up. But I'm back. Gonna keep doing it. Just everything that I've been doing, and yeah. I should be better by tomorrow, like mentally, physically, all that shit. Today was just a shit day, if I'm being honest. But you know, those happen. Everyone has them. Just the shit days. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time as usual. I was freaking out today because I was late, but yeah, do that and back to normal. So, thanks, guys.